Have you ever wanted to assemble a model rocket but you thought it was just too hard? Today I will be demonstrating how to assemble a model rocket. It is a very easy process that I think that you will enjoy. I've been doing model rocketry for 4 years now, and it is a great activity to get into. It is a fun hobby and you will find many friends along the way. So, to begin with, we will be assembling our fins. These are plastic fins and they come in two pieces in the kit I will be using. I'm just going to put them together, and I'll make sure to use plastic glue to put them together. Once you have your fins together, you will take the same cement glue and you'll run it along the edge of it, and you'll put the fuselage onto the fins. You'll take your cement glue for one more time, and you'll run it across here, one of the edges of the fins, and you will be attaching the launch lug. It is a small plastic piece with holes in it so that the rocket can guide along the launch rod of the launch pad. For the nose cone, it'll also be plastic. We'll take cement glue, we'll run it along the inside, and then we will attach a plastic piece. Onto this plastic piece, you will want to have tied the parachute, which is just a plastic hexagon tied to string, and the launch shock cord. What this does is it takes the force of the rocket when the parachute actually deploys, and it gives it something to do other than just hit the parachute and maybe possibly rip it. It is a piece of rubber, and this is tied onto the nose cone. That's the nose cone assembly. You will take the inch of your shock cord, and you will take a trapezoidal paper, and you'll put it up 2/3 of the paper. You'll fold up the end of it, and you'll fold up the other end as well, just so you have this little packet. You will reinforce this packet using wood glue because paper is a porous material. And then you will put more wood glue onto the edge of it here, and you will put it inside of the fuselage. This completes the rocket assembly. I have here today a fully assembled and glued and dried model rocket so that I can also demonstrate how to prepare it. When you're preparing it for launch, you will first take your motor, which today I'll be using the A34T. It is a solid rocket motor which has the propellant and the oxidizer mixed together in a solid form. You'll slot that into the rocket, and you will take the retainer and you'll put it onto the rocket. It just slips on and screws onto the rocket. It keeps the motor in place and makes sure it's everything nice and tight. Inside of the rocket, we will first be taking recovery wadding, which is just little pieces of napkin, and we'll put it into the rocket. What this does is it prevents the parachute from getting melted by the heat of the motor. To fold the parachute, we will fold it in half 4 times. This will be our first. We'll do it a second time, a third time, and once more, making 4. We will then take the point of it and bring it down to its base, and then we'll fold it in half so that it looks like this. We'll take the string that it is attached to, and we'll just gently wrap it around the parachute so it stays in a nice bundle. We will put it inside of the rocket. Along with that, we will also be putting the shock cord into the rocket. When you're doing this, it might take some time, so you want to be careful not to break the fuselage. It is made of cardboard, but once you do that enough, you will have your fully assembled, ready to launch model rocket. So, we've completed the rocket and we've even prepared it to launch. This is everything that we need to do to, well, launch the rocket. Now that you've seen me do it easily, why don't you give it a try? It was the Free Bandage Estes Flying Model Rocket. Easy kit, you can find it at a hobby store, and it is a great hobby to get into. This concludes my presentation.